What's going on, guys? FallenRedZeo here, and today we're looking at the new LEGO Harry Potter Attack on the Burrow set 75980, and this is a pretty cool looking set. I love the look of the Burrow from this set, and it comes with a whole bunch of different characters, so it's another nice big set, so you can see from the picture there exactly kind of what the Burrow looks like. Looks pretty accurate to how the Burrow does in the movies, and of course this is from the Half-Blood Prince, and I do have the older version from when the Half-Blood Prince comes out, but of course it's in storage, so I can't show it to you, but I think this set looks a lot better. I like the interior a little more, I think, on the older one, but the outside and everything else, you get more rooms and stuff with this one overall, so I think this set's pretty cool. So in this set, you can see we get all the characters down here at the bottom, and then we get the actual house and some little flame effects for when the Death Eaters kind of attack the Weasley house. And if we flip around here on the back, you can see all the interiors and stuff. You can see from the top here all the way down, all the interior rooms that you get, and then all the little insets and everything, but we'll go ahead and look at all those individually. But overall, I'd have to say this set is really cool. I really enjoyed it. I think the build looks amazing. I really love the old one, and this one I think just looks even better, so I'd probably have this one even more. But enough with looking at the box, let's go ahead and look at our characters in the actual build. So here we've got our 8 minifigures of Harry, Ron, Ginny, Mr. Weasley, Mrs. Weasley, Tonks, Fenrir Greyback, and Bellatrix Lestrange. So very cool set of characters overall. So first up we have Harry Potter here, which we've gotten a set before. So classic Harry face with the glasses. He has the scar there on his forehead, which is really light, and one of his shorter haircuts that matches the Half-Blood Prince. He's got a gray zip-up hoodie on with a red shirt underneath and blue pants, of course his wand, and a back printing of just like a serious face. And next is Ron, where he's got a little bit of longer haircut with like the Bieber swoop going on there, and then just like a normal doofy Ron face. He's got a red sweater on with a lighter red shirt underneath and black pants, his normal wand, and then a back face printing of kind of like an angry face. The next up is Ginny, and she has a weird looking face. Her face just looks horrible, I think. They look like she's all angry and everything and has her weird eyebrows. I just hate the way that looks overall, but she's got the long red hair, then she's got a green shirt on and some brown pants, and her one, which is kind of weird. At this point of the movie, she has like a bathrobe and stuff on, so it's weird they didn't include her in that, but you know, it's whatever. And a back face printing of a scared face. And then we get Mr. Weasley. So there's look at his face. He has some wrinkles and stuff going on to show some of his age. Shorter red haircut on there, and then he's got a patched up sweater and stuff with all sorts of patches on it, a button-up shirt with a tie, and then some gray pants and a tan color wand, and then his back face printing is just a normal face. Then we got Mrs. Weasley, and she looks pretty nice overall. There's look at her face again with the way it's designed. It shows the age, but it also makes her look pretty fat and stuff. It just has like a chubby face. Her hair design in the red color again is really weird. I hate the look of this haircut. It's just horrible with the bangs and then the side swooping up. I just hate the way that looks overall. But she's got a nice sweater on there with some like floral designs and everything, and a rope belt there tied around her. And then her bottom is just the slope piece, but it's all one solid color, no designs or details into it. Same color one as Mr. Weasley, and a back face printing of kind of like a smile there. And then we get Nymphadora Tonks, and from the Half-Blood Prince, I didn't like her too much, like the way she looks overall. I liked her more in Order of the Phoenix, where she had the different colored hair and everything. But at this point, like the movies especially, she has shorter hair and then it's just brown color, but this one's got a little bit longer hairstyle. But I like her little smirk there. And then her outfit's just mostly all black, has the red shirt on underneath, so we get the sleeves there, and then just all sorts of designs going on in there. Just all black pants, brown wand, and a back face printing there of an angry face. And then we get our 2 Death Eater characters, which first up we have Fenrir Greyback, which we know as a werewolf sort of character. So pretty interesting. So he's got the hair all over his body with the designs in there. Slicked back black hair, which is really nice. I like his eyes. They're kind of like silvery, actually. Like if you look in certain colors, they look silvery. Teeth there, we can see his 2 pronounced fangs. He's just an all black suit with black pants and a black shirt, black like coat on over a shirt that's open real wide, where you can see the scar on his chest and all his hair. Black wand, and then a back head printing there of pretty much almost the same face. And then we get Bellatrix Lestrange. This figure just looks really good. So I love her hair piece. It's like designed perfectly for Bellatrix, where it's got all like the curly hair design, but it's all like poofed up and the strands coming down the front there, then the ponytail in the back coming down. So it just looks perfect. And then you can see like her skinnier face design there. Then her upper body's got a nice print on it. You can see it looks like it's all stitched together, designed for the dress and everything, and necklace on. Then she's got the nice piece there with like the whole slope design and stuff for her dress. No details on it or anything. Black wand, and then a back face printing there of an angry face. And then we have the actual house build, which again, I really love the look and design of this. Just like this overall, like I said, looks almost perfect for the Weasley's house, especially when you get the crooked stuff going on here, which is how their house is. But just to start off, we have the little like fire effects here, which again, Bellatrix and Fenrir come in and swoop around the house and set it on fire. So they put a ring of fire around the house, and this is supposed to be some of the little features where Harry and Ginny end up running through and being able to jump through the flames. So that's why the flames like spread apart here. But then of course after they jump through, it closes back up. So like Tonks and Lupin can't get through because they're trying to fight the flames back. Kind of like the other one, the past set, you got like a little like swampy looking set that had like a little thing you could shoot like fireballs and stuff at the house, which was pretty cool. But this is really all you get with this, so I think it's, you know, pretty pointless, but it at least has the fire. But like I said, this was an extra thing added into the movie that's not in the books, and I thought it was pretty stupid overall, so this just kind of angers me thinking about that. But then we get the actual house, and of course it's hard to fit in because, you know, go from the bottom there all the way up to the top, so we get a bunch of different layers going on here. But we'll start off with the bottom. So look at the outside, looks pretty fun. So we have some like grassy areas where with some little patches of like stepping stones with some plants going on. We get a little pig pen over here with a door that opens, so we get a little pig character here, so you can see the little piggy. But we'll put that back, and then it's nice to have the little door here that opens, and we get a little bucket. And so that's kind of like the side of our house there. And I like the whole designs on the bottom. They're pretty much all sticker pieces, but the nice like wood designs here on the sliding, and then like the little stained glass piece windows and stuff looks really nice. And if we come around here to the front door looks real nice, more grass on the side, more stained glass windows, and those other pieces with like the Z designs. But the front door looks really nice. It looks, you know, almost identical to the movie with the little overhang piece and the little triangle design up top. But one thing that's cool about this is that it has some opening pieces where you can see inside. So over here we have this first side that you have to kind of pop open because it's kind of held down together here on a peg, and so you can see some like the living room area. So we have a little couch with a little blue pillow on it, which is nice, some candles here that are lit up, a lamp and a bottle and a vase here with some flowers on it, and the couch you can kind of pull out and kind of sit wherever you want, so you can have this open to have like a whole living room set up. But if you know the Weasley house, they don't have a whole lot of room going on, so that's kind of pointless. Then over here we have a desk, so I have some letters and some stuff on it, the fireplace, and a stack of wood. And the fireplace is pretty cool. So going back to the Chamber of Secrets, when they use the Flue network, the flames turn green, so you can switch this around to do that. So like they're using the Flue network there, so that's pretty cool. So you can switch those back around with this little knob on the side here. So again, not a whole lot of variation. So you know the Weasley's house, they have such little air, so it's, you know, just this kind of combined. Obviously they would have a little bit more air between the couch and the fireplace than just the one little row of studs here. But we can go and just push that shut again and come over to the other side where we have the kitchen area. So we have the kitchen table, have like a kitchen sink, a little counter areas and everything, and then we have another chair, the Weasley clock there, and a little bookshelf over to the side, and some plants here as well. But with this you can fold it open again to get more room, so you have the kitchen over here to the side and more of another living area over here. So again, we have the clock, which unfortunately they don't have the printing to be where it has all the like Weasley's heads on it and where they're at and stuff. But a nice little chair here over to the side, and as I mentioned, like a little bookshelf there with some books on it. But we got the kitchen table, and I like how it's got the different color chair designs, since, you know, the Weasleys are pretty poor. They just kind of have to patch everything together. So they have all different chairs that they've picked up in different random colors, but a nice big long table here to fit up to 6 people. And then they have like a plate of eggs, a plate of waffles, some orange juice, some syrup, some coffee, and some teacups. Then on the side over the counter we got a bottle and a couple of probably ingredient stuff, a nice little sink that looks like it has water in there, and even has faucet things and stuff going on with the gold here, and a little teapot on this little counter piece here as well. So just pretty fun overall with the interior designs here on the base level with the whole like kitchen and living area and everything. But if we start to pan up to go to the next level here, we get Ginny's room, which is pretty funny. It's going to be hard to see a bunch of anything in here, but we've got her bed there in the back where she has a Hollyhead Harpies bedspread there on, which again, it's going to be hard to see. It has a little table with a brush and a mirror and of course a little chair, and then she has another poster there in the back, which I know you can't really see, but it's for the Weird Sisters, which is the band that's playing in the Goblet of Fire during the Yule Ball and everything. So if you knew that, that's kind of what that poster is in the back. And then she has her broom hanging there up above that, and then the little windows there in the back. And then we get the interesting little piece here where we get the slopes, so it keeps the house at the slant, which of course the Weasley's house is kind of slanted, so it's nice that they were able to incorporate that in really well. And this is a modular piece, so you can take this off if you want to. So up here we have what I assume to be Arthur and Molly's bedroom, so a nice bigger bed here, you know, enough to fit 2 people in, and the nice blue and red colors there all mixed up. Then we get a little chair here over to the side where we've got the knitting needles there knitting up a Weasley sweater or something with a W on it. Then we get a little basket here with what's supposed to be a roll of yarn. And then on the back we have the pictures of all the Weasleys from their Egypt trip there. And then next up we go up to Ron's room. So we've got Ron's bed there where he has the Chudley Cannon's bedspread on, a Chudley Cannon poster there on his wall, and just nice little room here with the bed. Of course, pretty much all you have room for is the bed in there. And then the stairs that go up to like the outside porch area that has a broom where Mrs. Weasley can sweep like in the picture. So that's pretty interesting. That's up there. I really love the way it looks like from the Friends stuff. Just that little balcony area up there looks really nice. And even on Ron's window, he has kind of like a little balcony area too. I guess you could stick people at. And I like this design up here with like the whole wood where you can see the wood pieces are put together, because you know Mr. Weasley just has been adding up on the house, so he has to just build up level by level. And finally up at the top we have what would be like the attic area, which they just have the owls placed in, but it's a nice little space up there. So that could be like where they have, I think it's the ghoul, I think is what they call it, where in the Deathly Hallows Ron isn't showing up at Hogwarts, but he's, you know, out missing since him, Harry, and Hermione are off on their adventure to find the Horcruxes. So they have a ghoul that looks like Ron living up in the attic that they use for Ron that has Spattergory. So it'd be cool to get a little like ghoul looking figure or something to be able to put up there, but instead we just have Hedwig and then just another owl or something of the families. And up at the top we just have the chimney pieces. So overall, just a real interesting build for this house. I love that they added all the different rooms and everything. Like I said, I remember from the old build enough that it had like Ginny's room and Ron's room, but that was really about it in the upper areas. But I think like the whole area with like the kitchen and stuff, I think looked a little bit better, but it's hard for me to remember it exactly. But overall, I really enjoyed this set a lot. I think the build looks amazing, especially like from this front angle here. It looks a lot like the Weasley house, so I absolutely love that. And it's cool to get all the characters that go along with them as well. And if you enjoyed and want to see more LEGO reviews, hit that subscribe button. But thank you all for watching. I hope you all stay awesome out there, and I will see you in the next video.